Hi guys, good morning. I have something to share today. Um, it was yesterday. Yesterday, what had happened? I want to say you something. Yesterday, after my work timing, I went back home. Firstly, I took a walk to the bus stand, and then I took a bus, and after that, I reached home. So this is how I travel on my everyday basis. So yesterday it was after 7:30 because my work timing usually closed by 7:30, and I can take auto, but still sometimes I walk by foot. Okay, so I was walking down, and then it was almost about 7:37 or something. There is a one junction, big junction, because there are like one, two, three, four, five road were joined together, right? So there, I was just waiting. There's so many vehicles coming out, so many vehicles were passing down. So I was just waiting few vehicles to pass so that I can cross the road. And then what happened as well? I was looking there in front of me. One bike just fell down. One guy. He's not a very young man. He could be a father of some kind of two, three kids. He's not that very old, but he's still very young. He fell in front of me, and I feel something like just dash off my hand and my leg. I was like, wait, what? I just looked down, and when I looked down, he was falling down. So I was like, I was still processing what is happening. I do not know what I do not. I feel something is touching my hand. So the bike just fell down, and I was like from the front side of the bike. I was trying to pull up the push up the bike, but I could not do it because it was quite heavy, right? So it was quite heavy, and I was like, आपको push करूँ मैं? He was just looking at me, that guy. He said no, and then so the many vehicles were passing by. Okay, so actually, why did he fall down? Why did he collapse? Was one car was just passing in front of him, and he didn't give the space for him to ride, right? So that is why how he fell. It was not his mistake. Okay, it was the car mistake. And before I could see anyone coming for help, and I was just his bike was not that small. I was just helping him pushing his bike, because unless the bike is pushed up, he was not able to move on, right? That is the reason why I was just worried, panic, and then I was help just pushing his bike. And then after some few seconds, at that moment, the car guy also like just stop and come, just stop his car, and he came to see what is happening. And then after some time, even from a distance, one guy just come rushing, and then two men were at the front of the bike, pushing up the bike, and I am at behind at bike, and I'm pushing the bike alone, being a girl. I mean, actually, it is not that painful. That the heavy thing when they just fall down and then it touches your hand, then you know how little you feel little pain, right? I was not knowing whether I'm hurt or he's hurt. I feel like he's hurt because he fell down properly, right? So I helped him pushing his bike from the behind his bike, like from the backside of the bike. I push up. I did push. I was very strong actually. I did not expect I would be this strong, and I did. The two men from the front, he did help him push up. And when it was supposed to be like this, his leg it went like this. So because of the bike force only, and then I push. I was just wondering and processing what's really going on, because it's not a very serious things, but still then when anything happened to you for the first time, like you're just wondering what is going on, processing whether you should help him. There's nobody turn up at first for a few seconds, so I helped him pushing his bike. I'm a girl, and if there were any other girls, I'm sure they were not gonna do that. Or some few might do, but if there's ladies from here, from the cities, then they might make some drama out of it. Why don't you look and ride? It hits me, it hurt me, and they can make that drama, but I did not. I just helped him pushing up, and then after that, his bike properly stand up, and he was looking at me. He was in pain. I know he was in pain. I even just little touch, I feel pain. Okay, so, but not that very pain, so I can bear that. That is not a big problem. I know he is in real pain because his leg at the corner, so it was supposed to be straight keep like this. His leg when his feet went like this, so I know he is in pain. But he was also kind of a little bit shocked, I know, and he was just like looking me up, and आपको तो कुछ नहीं लगा? He was asking me that. I said nothing happened. I just walked through, but the little longer I walk, थोड़ा से तो I can feel the bit pain. It's not a big thing, but at that moment, like when you're supposed to think of only about for yourself, like for yourself, I didn't realize to check on me, but I was like worried if anything's happening to him as well. It's because like if I know the bike is coming in front of me, and if it did fall down in my eyes, then I feel like, oh, that I could have take few steps back, right, so that the bike will not touch me when it fell down. But I was just looking at the other side, at the other road, like where the vehicles were passing, so that when the vehicle passed last, I can cross the road. It was only my point. So when I was looking at that side and then something fall down in front of my face, in front of just in front of me, then it was like you be like, what is that? What is going on? What is that that just touched me, hit me, and fell down? Right. This is how I feel yesterday. And throughout my travel from the bus, I need to cross 5 6 station, bus 10, so that I can reach my home. So throughout that I was just dreaming it. What is that that just happened? I feel pity for the guy. He fell down. His right side, his ankle is hurt. I know must be a little fracture also because of the bike weight when it fell down, and it hit leg, like it fall on his leg. I mean, so he was in hurt, he was in pain, but he was like smiling at me because being a girl helping him, that makes him smile. I know the reason. And he's like, "Apo kuch nahi laga, apo kuch nahi hua." He was asking me that. So this is it what I want to share. So cheers. Have a good day.